sons and daughters, sons and daughters of the Most High Jah, Jehovah, Jehovah Jireh. Purify your consciousness, purify your mind, and receive the true light. Receive the Christ body. Sons and daughters of the Most High, receive your birthright. Receive the Christ light and be free.
Planetary activists and healers and you name it. Everyone is going to be bringing 100% to raise the vibration. And why is it important to raise the vibration? It's very important because there's so much negativity going on out in the world. Every day we hear the blues, I mean the news. There's something that is designed to bring us down. And so there is a law that whatever is the highest vibration wins. And so we want to affirm right here, right now, that we are the answer. Every person watching and listening is the answer. Every person watching and listening contributes to the quantum energy field. And so we have a quantum energy field that is everything we see and we don't see. We tune into it with our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, our deeds, how we show up moment to moment. And so there's something called a tipping point. The tipping point is when enough people, percentage-wise, on the planet or within a group, come together on one accord, in formation, in alignment with a similar or same consciousness. What that will do, that's conducive to shifting the collective consciousness. And so that's what we're going to do today. We got musicians, we got people from a number of places around, from the West Coast, the East Coast, and people even abroad. And we are excited to bring you Global Harvest Festival, raising our planetary vibration. And so this is about galvanizing as many light beings as possible and amplifying the light energy on the planet. We are the answer. And so we're going to start off with a beautiful libation, some deep breathing, some earth love tune-up crew, none other by Mama Ayo Handy, a breath work expert. She wears so many hats, a dynamic healer. She's been doing this for about 30 or 40 years. And excuse me, Mama Ayo, if I'm a bit off there. I know you've been doing this for a long time. And so she's been carrying the light. She's been that beacon for our communities. And so many of us are here to do the same. And so, Mama Ayo, how are you doing today? I think Mama Ayo is on mute there. We're going to take off from mute.
Okay.
There you go.
Good morning. I was anticipating being part of the introduction, and I'm in surprise. I have to bring one more element into this arena. So if you speak just a half a second more, I will be prepared, okay? John.
Absolutely. Mama Ayo, absolutely.
But
And so,
I'm essentially ready. Yeah, I'm
absolutely
ready. How are you today?
Hey, I am blessed and highly favored. I'm excited for the work. And there's no more important work right now on the planet. We are experiencing a tremendous shift, a shift for the ages, moving from the third dimensional matrix using the natural time that my good brethren, Ray is going to speak about just a little bit as a lens to properly navigate, use as a GPS, what's going on out here in the world.
I love it.
Yeah, safely bring us to 5D, which is heaven on earth. And so there's a crumbling on the planet right now of the old way. And we see that within our healthcare systems, we see it within government, we see it within technology, we see it across the board. And so we are the answer. If people are awake right now, they're breathing. I know you're going to help us breathe even better.
Yes.
That we are the answer. We are divine agents of planetary transformation. And so, Mama Ayo, I'm just so thankful that you joined us today. I know Baba John is going to join us today. Am I correct?
Yes, he is. He's with us right now.
Baba John, how you doing?
All right.
He's here. And we are now ready to begin.
Sure.
Whenever you are.
Well, hey, we give thanks again and welcome our Mama Ayo, Handy Kendi, and Baba John Davies. They are the Earth Love Tune-Up crew. And so,
Earth Love Tune-Up crew.
Yes, indeed. And so we need a tune-up.
We need a tune-up right now. Yes, we do.
Exactly. And we need a lot of love on Earth. So I know you're going to help us with that. And now I'm going to pass this cosmic baton to you, Mama Ayo. And thank you so much for joining us today.
And so we want to hold the space right now for Manifest Ra and Heal Humanity for bringing us this program, for all the participants and all who are going to join us, not only as a participant, but who are joining us in our so-called audience, our virtual audience. And I understand this audience is worldwide, and so we want to make a connection right now before we begin. And we simply want to connect by allowing ourselves to reach out our arms, just as if we were in a circle in our communities. We would be gathering in a space somewhere, touching each other, wouldn't we? And we would be touching each other and connecting with each other, and there would be chatter and greetings for for people who haven't seen each other in a good little while. There would be a great deal of excitement as people are buzzing around, finding their seats, saying those wonderful alafias and assalamu alaikums and hoteps and hetepu and all the various greetings that we use in our African-centered communities, and some just saying hello. Just glad to be in the environment of others who look like them, who are like-minded like them, who are feeling the shift of the energy as we move from one seasonal time of year into another, the autumn. And so as we are gathering, just as we would in our community spaces online, I want us to make that connection as you lift out your hands to this virtual community. I want you to lift them out and allow yourself just a moment to visualize and see your neighbors across the world. See your neighbors across your community. Envision that you're touching them, virtually touching them, the hand, arm to arm, hugging and hugging as you gathering in this circle, because when we stand in unity in the circle represents the unity, and the unity represents love. The circle represents the unity and the connection brings us to love. And the love is the reason that we gather and desire the connection, desire the wanting to be in connection, intertwining, interweaving, interlocking. And when we feel those bonds, then we indeed are sharing love. In our African context, the sharing of love, the actual sharing of love brings us more unity. And so Native people, indigenous people, people of all kinds have represented this love, this unity, this connection by standing in the circle. And so as I reach out to you in the circle, I want you to just imagine, feel the love, be willing to share the love, and be willing to allow yourself this experience for the next several hours as Heal Humanity, along with myself, Io, and my husband, John, and our instruments, Earth Love Tune-Up Crew. Allow your vibrations to be lifted up and vibrate higher. To start off this gathering, we have formed our circle, we have connected, and now we will go higher in this connection as we honor the ancestors who have allowed us to gather. To do that, we simply pour libations. Libations is a West African, and I have learned that across the continent, there are many other ways of pouring libations. And so I will commemorate and facilitate pouring of libations based on the West African understanding that I have gained. Never get into a discussion and say, oh, someone poured libations, they didn't do it the way I've seen it. No, there's so many, many ways to pour libations. And we honor all of you for coming into the circle as we ask you to simply reach forward as if to feel you're good. You may also be in prayer position because libations is a universal prayer. You can take off your shoes so you can be grounded and rooted to Mother Earth, because this ceremony is in commemoration of those who have crossed over. And if we understand it, when we cross over, we all go back to Earth from which we come from. And to ground ourselves, let us go back to connect with every ancestor, because every time we walk on some parcel of Earth, we are indeed connecting with an ancestor. And so ground yourself and root yourself. And of course, if you're driving, this is not the thing to do, to be in this moment of breath, in this moment of this high celebration. Just instead, just affirm. When the moment comes, when it's time for us to call the ancestors, I want you to call them out loud and proud, and that you can do in your call. And that you can do here in this ceremony as we begin. We're calling upon the ancestors We're calling upon the energy of the ancestors. And now, as we call upon the energy of the ancestors, we are calling upon Almighty God. I was so blessed that when I went to Benin, West Africa, and I acquired this go-go bell. And this go-go bell is an ancient bell. It's so old, it's even got part of the metal split out of it. I don't know if you can recognize that. And our West African neighbors would use the go-go bell to get God's attention and to just claim to the heavens, please hear me, hear my prayers, hear my thoughts. Know that I am calling upon you, that I need your assistance. I need you to hear my prayers, hear my thoughts, hear my awareness of my love for you as I pray and praise and affirm that I am in need or that I just want to give thanks. Hear me, O Lord. Hear my prayers, hear my affirmations, hear my supplications, hear my voice as I speak to you in the many ways that I can speak to you by breath and sound and energy and all the many ways in which we express our love for our Creator. We allow ourselves this moment to come into the space of thankfulness as we are moving into the harvest. And so today our libations is affirming the love and appreciation as we move into a new season of life. In this new season of life, as we've gone through this amazing summer season, many people have crossed over. And so we pour libations for those who have moved on. We pour libations to those who have moved on who were of good. We never pour libations for those who were not of good, but we only pour for those who supported us, who lifted us up, who gave us comfort, who educated us, who helped us to heal, who nurtured us and took care of us. And so right now, I want you, in your closing your eyes and reaching out your hands to feel you're good, you are going to call on the Almighty. And so we call on the Almighty in order to refresh the spirits of those who have enabled us to be the best that we can be. We want to thank them. We want to thank them by refreshing their spirit, acknowledging them, saying their name often. Because as we say the name of those who have dearly departed, it means that we never forget them. We are always acknowledging them. And just as we would acknowledge those ancestors who had lived with us, and we put their pictures on the wall, and every time we walk by their picture, we say thank you and hi, and oh, that's Aunt Susie, and she was a great aunt, and oh, she just was just the most loving, and Uncle Joe, oh, all the stories we could tell you about Uncle Joe. So just as we acknowledge their presence in our lives, right now, we want to acknowledge the presence in the lives of those ancestors of yours and those ancestors who have helped the world. And we do this by pouring water into the earth, and we're pouring water into the earth that is in our home, that grounds and roots us right here with this beautiful plant that I get to see every day and that I often use to pour libations. As we pour water into earth, you as a congregation can affirm with the affirmation Ashe, And you can call out the names of your ancestors loud and proud when we ask of you to do that. You may close your eyes now, and we want you to focus attention on your breathing. Allow the breath to come in the body and out. Put one hand on your chest, put one hand on your belly, connect, and allow the breath of life to come in and out of your body so you can be more conscious. As the breath opens us to spirit, to mind, and body. On the inhale, breathe in love. And open the mouth and just release that love into the universe. I want us to breathe in unity because we're in a circle of unity wherever you are. We are connected. And exhale out this feeling of connectedness. And inhale self-love, self-care, self-appreciation as we have moved through cycles and are moving into a brand new cycle on the earth. As we're giving thanks for Mother Sun as it makes its way across the northern hemisphere and as it makes its way into the southern hemisphere. And we give thanks for this ancestral ritual that happens yearly without anything for us to do other than to give thanks. That the Creator has got this, and our ancestors have supported this ancestral autumn equinox ritual from time beginning. And so give thanks for them who recognize that this was the time for us to plant this harvest of food and plant the seeds of thought and awareness of our desires as we move from the summer season into the autumn season and into winter. Give thanks for their awareness that they allowed this momentum to open up the doors for not only the planners, but for us to be able to harvest our good as we cross into our desires. Oh, we're so grateful and we're so thankful for every ancestor as we send this energy of love and light to them. We give thanks, and as we give thanks, we affirm Ashe. As we give thanks to the firm Ashe, Ashe simply means thank you, amen, amen, hallelujah. As we affirm with water into earth, we call out the names of those who have dearly departed, who left us this summer, who will not be with us this autumn, whose energy, though, will always, always be with us. As I call out their names, affirm Ashe, and as you call out the name, let us also affirm Ashe. Calling on the name of Brother Ranoko Rashidi, Ashe. Calling out the names of my mother and my father, Boy I. Thomas, Doris A.M. Thomas, Ashe, Ashe. Calling out the names of those who have crossed over. Call out their names loud.
Dorothy Edwards,
Ashe, Ashe.
Linda Brown,
Ashe, Ashe.
Richard Brown,
Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe.
Annie, Uncle Freddie.
Lawrence Edwards,
Go to the night.
Zinga,
Ashe.
Yashantewa, Hepshetsu, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, Amenhotep, Neferu, Khufu, Karakamun, Karabush,
Carol Blank, Ashe,
Ashe,
Roger Blank, Ashe,
Elise Galati,
Ashe, Alicia, Dr. Lila,
Bernard
Rashid
Gray,
Ali, Ashe,
for those who have crossed over before the summer, Dr. Francis Preston. All of their names loud and proud for our heroes and our sheroes. Ashe, Chariot coming, Ashe.
Joycey Doe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
Kwame Nkrumah, Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe, Brother Malcolm X, Ashe.
Ashe.
Brother Ah.
Ashe.
Ilombe Brown. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Sisters
Maringa
who have
Coltrane.
crossed the middle
Ashe.
passage, who were made to breathe, Ashe. Brothers who were made to bear the loads, Ashe. People who died in that middle passage that made us who we are,
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All our Native American ancestors, Ashe. Our
Ashe.
indigenous Latin American ancestors, Ashe. Our
Ashe.
indigenous African ancestors who went from the Africa to the Caribbean to the Americas, Ashe, force and brutalized and traumatized. May their spirits now rest in peace as we add to our remembrance all of the ancestors who have come before us, who have never let us down.
Show you some her assistant.
We stand upon, whose diasporian voices still resonate in the hurricanes and in the winds as we
Ashe.
to experience their appreciation all the love as we add into our ancestral bowl the earth of our folks who were taken to Atlantic
There you go, Ma.
as we connect the Caribbean ancestors who were brought here and who lay in the ocean and who never made it to those shores, as we commemorate all who were buried in unmarked graves and who were thrown into the abyss of the seas and who were trampled upon
Ma,
and who
just hold on, Ma.
made
Hold
to
on.
bear so much to make us who we are today. We give thanks as we plant new seeds as we move into this harvest season. New seeds of energy that enables us to feel the love and allow us to bear greater harvest of love, energy, thought, and unity. In order to make all of this work, because there's been great challenges amongst our people, great challenges amongst all people, we use the salt of the earth as we put this into the libation bowl. It binds our spirits and it heals the wounds of conflict so that we can go into resolution. As we connect, love, and celebrate and commemorate this autumn season that we are going into, with the autumn starting in the autumn equinox starting this Wednesday, September the 22nd, 2021, after this full moon of this Monday.
Ashe.
All we can do is give thanks, give praise, and go forward in the name of those who will lift us through the challenges of our time and enable us to be a better people on the awareness that this energy sustains us all. We say amen.
Amen. Ashe.
Amen.
Ashe.
As we give thanks and go forward in the name of the Almighty, no matter what you call the Almighty, we are in unity as we breathe together and allow the breath of life to flow through us. As we breathe in this moment of peace, as we breathe in this moment of feeling so blessed that we have been able to gather together, we've been able to come, we've been able to feel the presence of those who have come before us. Let the breath of life open up your body Let the breath of life open up your spirit. Let the breath of life change your vibration. Breathe deeper so that your vibration can go up higher. As we go into these colder days, this is the time to be introspective of what it is that we really truly want to manifest. So see clearly in your mind now how you are ready to grow. Are you ready to change? Are you tired of the stress? Are you tired of the pain? Are you ready to heal? Are you ready to rearrange? You can simply change the way you breathe as you breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. Safe to breathe. Breathing for those who are no longer breathing. Breathing for those who need your breath more today, who are struggling to breathe in this COVID environment, in this environment where the pollution is high and fires are raging and there are mudslides, and Mother Earth is saying, we must change. And if not, this is what is showing up. So we encourage you to begin to be introspective as to what it is that you can do to make that change. How can you use this fall, autumn shift of consciousness to change your path, to make your life better? How can this time in your evolution, can you grow? Because this is a time where even though many things are dying, that means that the old us can die. And we can be reborn and rejuvenated in this new healing time that we have. So this is a time of great death as our leaves and our trees change color and the earth seems to die around us and get browner and the trees are starker. But there's also new growth underneath. And as we plant our seeds for our growth, let us prepare ourselves to go into that introspective time with the awareness that when we come out, that life will be better and that we will truly be able to manifest our true purpose, our true desires. It is time for the harvest. It is time for the ascension of our lives. It's time to move in new directions. Just as the birds are moving, just as the world seems to be going within, let us go within to go on high. Let's inhale on that thought and exhale that awareness into the universe. Inhale in the beauty of this moment and exhale out this beauty into the universe. Inhale in and know that it is up to you to be in this spiritual vibrational shift in whatever way that will be pleasing to you and your ancestors. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. As we affirm, amen.
Amen. Ashe.
Oh, thanks be to the Creator, our ancestors, our families, our communities, as we allow ourselves in a global ascension for the highest vibration and the highest good of us all. Let us go forward in the name that is the Creator. Amen. Ashe. On the count of three, we come out of this unity circle.
Amen. Ashe.
Turning to the room in unity, 1, 2, 3. Slowly begin to open your eyes as you raise your vibration this moment, this day, this event. Amen. Ashe.
Amen.
Brother Manifest.
Ashe. Aho.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Oh.
Yes. Ashe. Oh, yes. Thank you, Mama Ayo and Baba John Davies, for raising the planetary vibration. We are excited. Beautiful libation.
Oh, we get
and Earth Love Tune-Up.
Yes.
And so even if you have been somebody that's been littering in the past or not necessarily taking care of the surroundings, or I mean, this what you just experienced should make you want to love the earth even more. So thank you so much. I gave us all an Earth Love Tune-Up, Mama Ayo, and we know that you have many programs that you'll be doing. We'll make sure we'll share those programs with the viewers and listeners as well going forward. So
I'll put
for
this
your
in the
breathing.
chat. Thank you, Brother Manifest. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much again. Be blessed and continue to join us as long as you can. I know you got a busy day,
Yes.
but you have already helped us raise the vibration.
Thank you very much. I'm going to try to stay around for a little while.
All right. Thank you, Mama Ayo. Now, as we move forward, now that we brought the multidimensional energies in, the ancestral energies, those beings that are connected, always connected to us in other realms, because we are not alone. Oftentimes we look at what's going on out here in the world and we're thinking like, wow, this is truly insurmountable. This is a bit much. I'm overwhelmed, a lot of pressure on me. When you get that thought, that insight, you see that angel number 333 or 1111, or some sign that lets you know you're not alone. And so when we're not alone, which we're not, we have a team, a coalition of benevolent beings in the spirit realm who are also assisting us in our earthly navigation. And so we thank you, Mama Ayo and John Davies, again for ushering in that ancestral energy in a more pronounced way. And we're going to continue moving forward with some natural time, because what we're experiencing right now on the planet is not by happenstance. It's not by coincidence. There's a lot going on, and it's imperative that we understand the nature of the times in which we're in. And so with that being said, we're gonna have some insights from my good brother, co-organizer here, Makua Ray, World Bridger from World Bridge Media. Makua Ray, come on and join us, good brother.
Great to be here with you in this auspicious moment, in this occasion, with our collective and our family all over the world. All right. Glad to be here. I'm bridging in from Los Angeles, California at the moment. So sending love from the West Coast to the family everywhere. And giving thanks. And as you have introduced, an emphasis I would like to bring into this sacred space is an emphasis on natural time. And I'm going to share with everybody what's referred to as the galactic signature of the day. So according to the 13 moon calendar, every day has its unique energy in relationship with our galactic reality. And sometimes people hear the concept of galactic. I know in this community, it's obviously a more familiar reality, but people will tend to hear the word galactic and it be a little overwhelming, but we need to really pause and recognize that we are on a planetary body in a solar system within a galaxy at a particular location in space. And then we also have our coordinates in time. And we often don't think about that. The part of raising our vibration is shifting into a natural timing frequency. So in light of that, I'm going to share my screen to bring up a little presentation, and hopefully this presents on the screen on top. Give me one moment. Thank you, everybody. And in this, in this experience at this moment, we're going to tune into natural time a little bit. And as I said, every day has its signature. And today, we'll get into that. I want to actually point to a quote by C.G. Jung. And it says, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." And right now, where we find ourselves is less fate and more a recognition of our purpose. That everybody who is here at this time on the planet is here with a purpose, essentially a purpose written into your code, into your heart as your purpose to fulfill, that will help you do your part to harmonize with this whole reality. So what you're looking at here on screen is referred to as the Zolkin, the harmonic module. And this particular pattern is attributed to the Mayan culture. And this version in particular relays information of a galactic, or we'll say future perspective. So as we opened by giving homage to our ancestors, to our, essentially our ascendants, and we're the descendants of those ascendants, we also have our future selves in consciousness that do travel in relationship to time, forward and backward, as consciousness does. And so this is a map of that consciousness right now. So there's a very powerful arrangement here. Every day of our sequence has a particular signature, a creative solar impression of purpose. And if we go to this next image, you're looking at what is the current moon in the 13 moon calendar. And we're down here on day 27 in the bottom right-hand side of the moon, day 27, it's Kin 18. And this month of September, every day of the Gregorian calendar has lined up perfectly, synchronizing perfectly with the 260-day cycle that you just saw in the previous image. So that brings to mind, there's an opportunity, as we've been hearing about, to transform energy. We have an opportunity through awareness of these codes and consciousness to activate our own purpose in respect to the whole. And so today's energy specifically is referred to as white overtone mirror, again, Kin 18. And the signature, or the affirmation, the code for the day states, "I empower in order to reflect. Commanding order, I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of death." We hear the word death, obviously, and we oftentimes will think something not necessarily positive, when death really signifies transformation, and everything experiences that aspect of life. Death itself is a part of life. It's a process of life. It's the transformation and the potential for renewal. So as we navigate this, we begin to glean a deeper insight into the nature, the sequence, the frequency of the day according to these natural cycles. Again, we're only on day 18 of a 260-day cycle. So we're somewhere over here in this column 1. It's called Baktun 1, column 1, day 18. So we can imagine then the next 250 or 242 days, for example, will be a part of fulfilling a whole process of harmonization. So I think that's a very encouraging perspective for people to actually understand that if we tune in to a natural timing frequency, we have the ability to synchronize our consciousness with Earth's beat frequency, with Earth's creative cycle. And that's something that's very important, particularly at this time where we have so many choice points before us. We have a lot of wisdom we want to invoke and evoke and activate in our process of choosing. What you're looking at here on the screen is what's referred to as essentially it's the galactic way of timekeeping for the day. So NS stands for New Sirius 1. You can see the Sirius star there above. A lot of what we're actually experiencing on our planetary acceleration right now is attributed to our relationship in the cosmos, with the cosmos. Our ancestors knew this. This is why this information was literally written in stone for us to discover and be able to decode and connect with now, because everything is in perfect synchrony anyway. So this is NS1. It's the first New Sirius year. We're in, it's the first New Sirius cycle of 52 years, rather. We're in the 34th of that 52 cycles. It is month 2, it's day 27, and the galactic energy of the day, the signature, is 18, as we've looked at. So this is another version of a 13 moon calendar. It's a 13-month, 28-day calendar, where it specifically expresses the focus on a 13-month, 28-day frequency, a framework for timekeeping. We've seen the 260-day above, that's the galactic approach. And then you have a 13-month, 28-day cycle that actually helps us shift our systems altogether. This is obviously a beautiful and elegant and expansive lens. And you can learn more at 13months28days.info. You can learn more at 13moon.com. You can learn more at lawoftime.org. And also follow us on Facebook at the page Harmonic Convergence 2020 to 2028. Because as we're dealing with time, we're dealing with processes. So we're moving through a transition, and it's referred to really as the biosphere noosphere transition. And this is where we are today. We're in the second month of a 13 moon year. It's the month of challenge, and we're wrapping that month up right now with this special ceremony as we enter the autumnal equinox cycle, as well as the cycles to follow. There's a lot that's happening in the consciousness right now, so we give emphasis to what's referred to as the noosphere. It's it's a collective awareness. And so in light of this manifesto for the noosphere, we affirm, I am one with the earth and myself are one mind. I am one with the earth and myself are one mind. I am one with the earth and myself are one mind. I want to give thanks for the opportunity to share a little bit of an insight into some of the timing frequency referred to as natural time. And I give thanks to all our relations for being here now, both in our physical spaces and our geographical presences, as well as in the essence and the energy and the ether and the galactics. So give thanks to all of you for being on the planet and being on your respective purpose at this auspicious time as well. Thanks to all of you.
All right, welcome back. Thanks again for natural time message, Baba McClure. It's always great to know the time in which we're living. We know the times, as Prince even said, sign of the times. When we understand the times, we can navigate accordingly. And so this is a time of urgency. There is a time of potential trouble, a disintegration. So thanks for sharing your insights. We need to have a GPS, an inner GPS, in order to properly just navigate the world, make decisions. And so we greatly appreciate that. Now we're going to bring in some high resonance music from Nazia Howard. She is right now based in Ghana. And so she's coming, bringing some African vibes, if you will, by way of the just her angelic organ and vocals. And so let's move forward with some beautiful music from Nazia Howard.
heavens and the earth. We stand firm in the light, expressing yourselves as Christ ones, a blood light. Yeah, no matter what culture you're from, no matter what religion you preach, no matter what language you speak. Humanity, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Divine light, divine light. Yes, let your light shine bright. Okay? Yes. Inside. All is well. Remember, all is well. No matter what's going on, remember, all is well.
All is truly well. All is in divine order. And so when we affirm that daily, when that's our affirmation, our visualization, our mantra, our way of being, that brings a higher vibrational certainty within us, where we can actually face what we're experiencing. I want to ask everybody to put yourself on mute. Put yourself on mute, please. If you're not presenting, please put yourself on mute. Put yourself on mute. I'm going to put yourself on mute, please. If you're not presenting, please put yourself on mute. Put yourself on mute. I'm going to put yourself on mute, please. All righty. And it's gonna. Alrighty. And so all is truly well, everyone. Give thanks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do what's called 369 activation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do what's called 369 activation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do what's called 369 activation. So we got a slight echo here. I'm hearing myself 3 times. McCoy, let me see if we can kind of echo here. I'm hearing myself 3 times. McCoy, let me see if we can kind of. I'm hearing myself 3 times.
It sounds like someone has their volume up. It sounds like somebody has their volume up and they have their microphone on. If you can turn your microphone off, that would stop the echoes.
All right. Thank you. Stop the echoes. Okay. Appreciate that. And, echoes not necessarily a bad thing when we're saying the right things and the consciousness is being carried over and over and over. So we want to make sure that we're the alchemists and we use the echo chamber or the echo concept in the proper way. So as we continue to echo the love and light by raising the vibration, we're going to do what's called 369 activation. Many of us are familiar with Nikola Tesla and famous scientists, free energy and many other great discoveries. He said, if you ever want to understand the universe, understand the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And so life oftentimes happens in 3s. 6 is a very auspicious number within itself. And number 9 is the number of completion. Every number multiplied by itself equals 9. 9 times 1 equals 9. 9 times 2 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. And so 369 is a method of manifestation. And so since we're raising the vibration, we're going to do something real simple. We're going to align the yogic mantra Om, O-M, Om, with the Qigong healing sound, for the heart. So when you think about a beautiful day and you're looking out, see a beautiful hummingbird or no cloud in the sky, or you even see some nice deer, or just you see something, a beautiful flower, a rose, and It just elicits a certain experience and response. So the yogic mantra Om and and we're going to do a simple Qigong movement with the palms. We're going to start off 3 times, then we're just going to hold a vision of the collective energy field, the quantum energy field, because that is what we want to enhance, the quantum energy field. That energy field is always present. Our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, everything that we share, good and bad, enhances or influences the quantum energy field. So when we are in alignment, on one accord, in synchronicity, in terms of a certain frequency, a certain level of vibration, we can truly shift the collective consciousness. And so what we're going to do now, I want you to just relax, have the palms down by the sides. See? Very simple. And what I want you to do is slowly bring the palms up. Take a deep breath in. And then when we come down, we're going to say the mantra Om. Om. Turn palms facing the heart. Inhale, open the heart. Heart sound. See the energy field in front of you. Inhale, bringing the love back, smiling into the heart. And exhale slowly down to earth. Again, inhale, bringing the palms up. Oneness mantra. Om. Opening up the heart, breathing in, smiling into the heart, projecting love and light. Inhale, gathering energy back. Sending that loving energy down to earth. And one more time, breathing in. Oneness mantra. Om. Opening up the heart, smiling. Loving vibration. I want you to hold the palms there just for a moment. Close your eyes. I want you to envision the trillions of cells in your body. We have 20 to 70 trillions of cells according to modern science within our very being. See every cell as an emissary of light, as a small speck of light within your being, bringing a glow within and around you. Now, I want you to just take a few seconds to imagine any family members that need to be lifted up with love and light, regardless of whether you agree or disagree on what's going on with them in the world right now. Send them some love, send them some light, smiling, this is the true cellular technology, sending that love energy. Continue to smile from your heart, sending that energy to whoever needs it. Also, I want you to envision the world itself being an extension of the trillions of cells within your body, carrying over to the billions of people on the planet, nearly 8 billion people. Envision every spiritual being having a human experience, being activated, their light quotient within being activated, the light within them and around them is being activated. Billions of specks of light all around you in every direction. Continue to smile and hold the frequency of love. See this loving light energy surrounding the planet itself, Mother Gaia, Earth. The Earth bathing in this light energy. Take a deep breath in. And say the healing heart sound. Ah, 3 times. Deep breath in. Ah, see more light, expanding. And one more time. Deep breath in. Ah. Bring the palms together. Let's take a bow to honor the divine within us, and divine within all sentient beings. All right. Great. Raising the vibration. I'm going to continue to move things forward now with Brother Stephen King. He's going to bring some a cappella inspiration. Stephen, thank you for joining us. Pass the baton to you. Help us raise the vibration and elevate. Join us. Pass the baton to you. Help us raise the vibration and elevate.
Hello.
Join us.
Am
Pass
I?
the baton to you. Help us raise the vibration and elevate.
Hello.
Join us.
Am
Pass the baton to you. Help us raise the vibration and elevate.
Brother Stephen, if you could turn down the volume on the receiver in your end and just come through the mic on your device. Thanks. Brother Stephen, if you could turn down the volume on the receiver in your end.
Okay, how do I sound? Do I sound good? Okay, how do I sound? Sound good?
Perfect.
I'm good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see me?
Perfect.
Yeah, we totally see.
Still hearing multiple echoes. If anybody needs to mute besides Stephen, please do so. If anybody needs to mute besides Stephen, please do so.
Yes. I'd like to share a wonderful message about the wonderful earth that we live on. It's called Nice Day. And here we go. It's a nice day today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Even better than yesterday. Yeah, 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 yeah. I woke up this morning and I took a breath, yeah. Took a breath, yeah. Put my feet on the side of the bed. Then took some steps, yeah. Took some steps, yeah. I opened up the window and caught some fresh air. Caught some fresh air. 'Cause it's a nice day today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Even better than yesterday. Yeah, 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 yeah. Up in the sky, watch the clouds drift by, and I wave bye-bye. Bye-bye, squirrels hopping in every direction, limb to limb, with physical perfection. Land, water and trees and leaves and everything between. I could go for a walk, 2 pedals on my bike and ride. Everything is looking good and the sun is bright. What more could I ask for? Life, 'cause it's a nice day today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even better than yesterday. Yeah, yeah. It's a nice day today. Yeah, yeah. Even better than yesterday. Yeah. Watch this. I woke up this morning and I took a breath, yeah. Took a breath, yeah. Put my feet on the side of the bed. Then took some steps, yeah. Took some steps, yeah. I opened up the window and caught some fresh air. Caught some fresh air. Up in the sky, watch the clouds drift by, and I wave bye-bye. Bye-bye, squirrels hopping in every direction, limb to limb, with physical perfection. Land, water and trees and leaves and everything between. I could go for a walk, 2 pedals on my bike and ride. right. Everything is looking good, and the sun is bright, bright. What more could I ask for? Life, life, cause it's so nice, it's so nice, it's so nice, cause it's so nice, it's so nice, cause it's so nice, cause it's so nice, cause it's so nice, it's so nice, cause it's so nice, cause it's a nice day today. It's a nice day today. Remember, also, we are what we eat. And so we have to put some nourishment in the body. This next and last composition is called Mission Nutrition. And so here we go. Nutrition is the mission, everybody come listen. This lesson, yet you can't afford to be missing. Give your entire focus, all of your attention. You got to hear the things that we about to mention. Put on your glasses if you got bad vision. Get up and move around. If you're doing too much sitting to live a high quality life, make a decision. You got to get going. Stop waiting for permission. Vegetables, fruits, vitamins, and fiber make your body function on a level that's higher. Vegetables, steam, roast them on the fire. Have them raw, it's your desire. Fruits, we want them when they're ready and ripe. Berries, cherries, peaches, apples by the slice. Have a handful, you enjoy your bite. A basket full of colors, what a great delight. The healthy way of living is worth the hype. You got to keep your glow and live in the light. Nutrition is the mission, everybody come listen. Of this lesson, yet you can't afford to be missing. Give your entire focus, all of your attention. You got to hear the things that we about to mention. Put on your glasses if you got bad vision. Get up and move around. If you're doing too much sitting to live a high quality life, make a decision. You got to get going. Stop waiting for permission. Everybody in life wants to go so far. Everybody wants to shine just like a star. Really, really high, you got to set the bar. Hey, set the bar. Everybody in life wants to go so far. Everybody wants to shine just like a star. Really, really high, you got to set the bar. Hey, set the bar. Cause we teaching the kids from east to west, giving them the tools to live their best. The healthy way of living, you must say yes. We don't do the junk food, we don't eat the mess. This is the right way to live, I must confess. Don't you ever go astray and settle for less, because go for the gold now. Go for the gold now. Go for the gold now. Go for the gold, because healthy food, the taco make you live long. Healthy food, it must make your body strong. Supplies the energy, keep you thinking bright. H2O, you have your water upon ice. Hydrate and day and sleep good and the night. Every function of the body just feels so right. Again, vegetables, fruits, vitamins, and fiber make your body function on a level that's higher. A vegetable steam, roast them on the fire. Have them raw, it's your desire. Fruits, we want them when they're ready and ripe. Berries, cherries, peaches, apples by the slice. Have a handful, you enjoy your bite. A basket full of colors, what a great delight. The healthy way of living is worth the hype. You got to keep your glow and live in the light. Nutrition is the mission, everybody come listen. Of this lesson, yet you can't afford to be missing. Give your entire focus, all of your attention. You got to hear the things that we about to mention. Put on your glasses if you got bad vision. Get up and move around. If you're doing too much to live a high quality life, make a decision. You got to get going. Stop waiting for permission.
Hey, man, you took the top off, Steve. I mean, hey, yeah, that was awesome. I mean, hey, everybody, we are excited. That is great. Mission nutrition. Well, in particularly with everything that's going on in the world right now, we need to be eating to live. So thank you so much, Stephen King. Man, it's a great day, as you said from the very beginning, and thanks for that mission nutrition. You know, and that's even something for the ignition. If you're running low on gas, that mission nutrition can be what you fill up in your ignition. So thank you so much, Stephen, and I'm sure we'll work with you again. So outstanding. All right, all right. Raising the vibration.
Thank
We
you,
are
everyone.
raising the vibration. Absolutely. So now we're going to keep things moving forward with a friend of mine, Tanya Kalushi from, I think she's in South Carolina right now. Am I right, my friend? Are you in South Carolina right now?
Yes, Bluffton, South Carolina.
Absolutely. We met years ago at the Mint gym in DC, and where I was doing some Qigong and she was doing a number of things. And then she brought me over to the place at the Hilton up the street, now this Morgan DuPont area. So we've both always been in health and wellness, and I'm glad we were able to link up and go ahead and take us away and raise the vibration.
Awesome. Thank you, Manifest. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to share a little guided meditation to bring us into our heart space and to really connect down to Mother Earth and Father Sun, and to pull in that golden healing light energy to expand our heart space out to the collective consciousness. So if everyone just wants to sit comfortably and just rest their arms down at their side and close our eyes. Take a few deep breaths through the nose into the navel center. Exhaling with a good sigh and relief and letting go. And let's have everyone come into the center of their chest where their heart lies. And in that center of our chest, visualizing a golden ball of light in our heart space, where the sacred space of our heart lies, our connection to our divine self, as well as the divine creator. And let's visualize a golden thread dropping down from our hearts, down through the layers of the earth, into the center of Mother Gaia, into her heart space, where she has a golden heart as well. And let's anchor that golden thread from our heart down into her golden heart. And as we breathe in, let's feel and sense and see that golden light from her coming up through that golden thread, through our body, into our heart space. Feeling the energy moving through our body and activating each cell to vibrate even faster. And then let's focus our attention to the crown of our head, feeling and sensing a column of light coming down from divine source, from God consciousness, from that Christed golden energy, pulling down a golden diamond light down through the crown of our head, all the way down into our physical body, connecting us above. Allowing ourselves to feel that we are a pendulum on this earth, and we are pulling that divine Christed energy down through our bodies, clearing our own energy channels to increase our vibration, as well as expanding our golden heart and expanding our energy field even more with each breath as we expand it out. And with gratitude in our heart, sending that golden light and that Christed energy out to the collective humanity and consciousness on this planet. Visualizing and seeing it going out to all that are suffering, to the density. Sending our love and gratitude down to Mother Earth for all of her support and her nourishment and for everything that she provides. Channeling some of that divine golden light down into her to infuse her with more energy so that she can be more of a support for everyone. Seeing, sensing, and feeling that energy streaming down into her, activating her energy grid even more. And sending that gratitude up to Father Sky, to Divine Source for all of the supports, and pulling in the energy that we're provided every day to activate and raise our vibration in our physical body, our emotional body, and our energetic body, so that we can be a divine light for everyone that we come in contact with. Placing our right hand on our heart and then our left hand on our navel center, our solar plexus. Seeing the inner sun in our heart, that golden ball of light, recognizing that we are each a unique divine ray of the golden sun. And I invite everyone every day to stand outside with their feet on Mother Earth and gaze at the golden sun and pull his energy into your body to energize you, to expand your light. Keeping our connection down to Mother Earth and our connection above, visualizing that our light expanded, connecting us all, knowing that we are an everlasting source of light. And then drawing our hands together in prayer position in front of our hearts. And then joining each other with the sound Om to just close this visualization meditation. Inhaling to Om. Om. Blessings to everyone, and I hope that using that connection below and above can help you on a daily basis to raise your vibration and pull that energy in.
Choosing the right property type. Where to list it.
Thank you so much, Tanya. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Bringing in the solar energy and the earth energy, masculine and feminine. And thank you so much. I felt that. I know we all did. And I'll be utilizing that on a regular basis. So thank you for raising the vibration from sunny South Carolina. Thank you so much. And of course, for everyone who's presenting today, we'll make sure that all the viewers and listeners, you'll have information on how to contact these beautiful people, all of them, in case you want to follow up with them for any private one-on-one sessions or follow up with them for any reason pertinent to what they've shared. So thank you again. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As we continue to move forward, we're going to bring up Reverend Anthony Farmer. He's going to share some shamanic wisdom as well. I know he's in the DMV here, Mount Rainier area. Reverend Bear, are you with us today, sir?
I am present. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Yes. So the question becomes, what do you do when the person who just presented exactly what you were going to do? I sat here and went, wow. Spirit gave us the same notes. Spirit has jokes. So therefore, Spirit, guide a brother to what I am to do when what I was to do has already been presented. So therefore, everyone, let us all take a gentle breath in and exhale. And let us focus our attention on our heart. We've just had the experience of connecting our hearts with the heart of Mother Earth and the heart of the universe. So our hearts are filled. They are always full, but sometimes we need ritual and ceremony to remind us of the light that's in our hearts. And so with our hearts full and filled with the love that we radiated out to the world, to humanity and beyond, we focus our attention now on our heart as a fertile ground in which we can plant seeds into this ground. And so with the power of your imagination, your mind's eye, see yourself, will yourself, open yourself to receive seeds the size of mustard seeds that contain within them that which we all wish to see in the world: harmony, peace, raised vibration, light beings, less dependence on the material world, peace, tranquility, living a life through wisdom, love, rather than fear and reaction. And we hold these seeds in our hand. And we bring our hand into our heart space. We plant these seeds of love, light, peace, harmony, healing, joy, right action, bliss. We plant these seeds in our hearts. Fertile soil, fertile ground. And within each seed is the wisdom to become what it is. And our steps throughout the day of going outside and standing on the earth, and going outside and breathing the air, and going outside and aligning in the sun, and going outside and stepping into the water, fertilizes, nurtures the seeds that we are planting in our hearts, in the fertile soil. And one day, before we realize it, we will see that peace. We will see that harmony. We will see that tranquility. We will see that healing. We will see that raised vibration, because we planted it into our hearts, the fertile soil. We will see it through the eyes of our heart. We breathe and we exhale. We planted the seeds of what we want this world to be and what we want ourselves to be in the world and how we want to be a demonstration of that in the world. We've planted the seeds in our hearts. And one day, we will see it through the eyes of our hearts. One day, we will see it through the eyes of our heart. One day, we will be it through the eyes of our heart. Today, we will be it through the eyes of our heart. And we breathe, gently but fully inhale. And we exhale in the knowing that we've planted these seeds in fertile soil. Therefore, they will grow. And we breathe. And we inhale fully, and we exhale with an knowing that it is done. I share that with you. I share, amen, aho, waho, it is done.
Oh, Shay, amen. Thank you so much, Reverend Bear. Beautiful, beautiful. And what you just did is very essential to the process here. It shows first and foremost the level of harmony, synchronicity that we have here, that you tuned into what Tanya was doing as well. And then you were guided to complement that, continue the amplification of the light. So we're raising the vibration, and thank you so much. That was beautiful. It was very transformative, exactly what we needed. And we're going to continue moving forward. Again, thank you, Reverend Bear, Reverend Anthony Farmer. So now we're going to listen to Love Trust by Mystic Column. Some high resonance music. Just open your mind, expand your spirit, expand your mind, and embrace natural time. Let's hear it.
Vibes, yeah, the serious tones. Yeah, decoding and recoding. Mr. Collar, word up. We sighted up, we vibes it up. Our tribe is tough, yeah, and we light it up. We're showing up, you know it's us. We run the codes and tones. The sun is gold and shining from the soul. We hold it up, you know it's us. We spiral up and on the Bible up. And the vibes we trust, and they vibes assess. We on the cusp, you know it's us. Yeah, so pop the top, crank the bump. Don't fake the funk, just like the skunk. It's going up, so you know it's us. Now come chant with us. In love we trust. up, we vibes it up. Our tribe is tough, yeah, we light it up. Showing up, you know it's us. We run the codes and tones. The sun is gold and shining from the soul. We hold it up, you know it's us. We spiral up, hand on the Bible up. And the vibes we trust, and they vibes is us. We on the cusp, you know it's us. In love with trust, so pop the top, crank the bump. Don't fake the funk, just like the skunk. It's going up, so you know it's us. In love with trust. I consume dualistic thoughts as if they were food. I purify the mental electron at the North Pole. Maybe on the mothership, sin. Yeah. Let's go, let's go.
Love, trust. Beautiful. And so in these times, fear is oftentimes what's promoted in the mainstream. That's not the stream we want to swim in, by the way. And so love, trust. We have to love ourselves first and foremost to know that we deserve the absolute best that we can experience for our journey here on earth. And we have to want the best for our family members as well. And so there's a lot of changes that are happening on the planet here. And some of our family members we might be a bit estranged from or having issues with. And deep down within, understand at the very core of who we are is the essence of love. And so as we can continue to embrace that aspect of who we are, be a bit less judgmental, be a bit more compassionate and a bit more loving, we can raise the vibration simply by trusting the love that is within and around us. And so thank you so much. Now, at this particular time, we're going to continue the 369 activation and manifestation. And we're going to add something to it, if you will. So again, remember the yogic mantra Om, O-M, represents oneness, omnipotence. Ha is the Qigong sound for love, for light, for joy. We're going to combine those. And at the very end, in just a brief moment, what we're going to do is you're going to take, matter of fact, we'll walk through this right now. So have your right palm up and the thumb and the last two fingers. And the first two fingers here. Last two fingers are aligned with the thumb and the first two fingers at the heart. Same thing with the left hand, but that's up to the pineal gland. That's what's called the heart mind in Qigong. The ego mind is lower vibrational. It experiences scarcity, lack, fear, division, competition. The heart mind is in alignment with the very best in who we are. The heart actually sends far more electromagnetic waves, impulses to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. So the heart mind is the true seat of intelligence. And so just relax. Now we'll begin. Bring the palms up, take a deep breath in. Bring the palms together, the yogic mantra for oneness. Om. Opening up the heart, take a deep breath in. The heart sound. Ah, every time you make that sound, see the field expanding with light. Inhale, gathering the love back because you have to nurture our own cup. And sinking it down to earth. Again, deep breath in. Raising the vibration. Oneness sound. Om. Smiling, opening up the heart. Loving vibration. Ah, see the light all around you, expanding, amplifying the light energy field. Inhale, gathering the love back. and sinking it down to earth. Again, breathing in, smiling up. Om. Opening up the heart, smiling, projecting, amplifying the light. Inhale, gathering back. Self-love, gathering energy down to earth. Again, breathing in up, smiling, raising the vibration. Oneness. Om. Opening up the heart, smiling, amplifying the light. And gathering back, love and light. And relax down. Almost finished for the 6th version. And coming up, breathing in. Oneness. Om. Opening up the heart, smiling, projecting love and light. Gathering back, smiling in, and relax down. And last time, inhale up. Om. Opening up the heart, projecting love and light. As you bring the palms back, bring the same alignment with the hands. The right palm, thumb is with the last 2 fingers. First 2 fingers are right at the heart. Left palm is up at the pineal gland. Last 2 fingers with the thumb. 2 fingers at the pineal gland. And as you breathe from the belly, bring your awareness to the heart, mind. The heart's connection to the pineal gland. Continue to smile. Bring that love and light energy through every breath, inhale and exhale. And charge everything up around you with love and light frequency. Smiling. Again, at those family members, at those neighbors, those coworkers, those people close to us that need some love and light. See the entire human family being charged up, billions of people doing this with us, whether they are aware of it or not. See billions of people on the planet speaking from, expressing themselves from the heart mind, light all around each and every being. See the planet itself, Gaia, Mother Earth, surrounded by inhabitants, resonating, vibrating in this love and light consciousness. Billions of beings on the planet, light beings, activating the earth. See light energy all around the planet. See the animals, all of the animals being enhanced. Their love and light energy is being fully activated. See all the elements, the water, love and light energy in the water. Water is a living entity. The earth itself, love and light energy. The wood, all the trees, love and light energy. The fire, the violent flame, fire of purification, fire of purification. And passion within all of us. In TCM system, the Qigong system, the metal Understand all the precious gemstones, the crystals that are vibrating, the quartz crystals, all of the crystals being fully activated. Love and light. And now slowly bring the palms together. Let's take a bow to honor the divine within ourselves, all sentient beings, and the planet itself. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Raising the vibration, folks. We are raising the vibration. Every thought, every emotion, every word, every act, every deed, everything we do, moment to moment, contributes to the quantum energy field. The more we're mindful, intentional, we can truly raise the vibration. And through the raising of the vibration, we create the world that we want. There is a spiritual war unfolding. The beings of light, we are not alone. There's beings, benevolent beings from other planets, other dimensions, ancestors, spirit guides, and of course, all of those who are on the planet who are awakened. We are raising the vibration. So as we continue to move forward, we're going to listen to some heavenly sounds of Channel 7. Now, when we think about the TV, most of us here, I'm sure, we don't watch the TV. I don't even have a TV. And television. There is a channel that is the essence of who we are. We each are channels. Every one of us is a channel, meaning that we're downloading thoughts, visions, revelations, ideas to bring forward to humanity. And so when we are truly dialed in to our own Wi-Fi, our own GPS, we can embrace ourselves moment to moment as a cosmic channel of awareness. And so now we're going to listen to some heavenly sounds. Just move your body a little bit. We're going to listen to some Channel 7 just to raise the vibration.
We are Channel 7. Welcome to our sound garden. We are listening to the sounds of the mbira. Mbira is a traditional African thumb piano. It is used in traditional culture, ceremonies, celebrations, and everyday living. This song is called Talk. And where there's talking, there's listening. There are many ways to communicate. How long is your story? How tall is your day? Would you tell it to me? Take your time. Would you tell it to me? Over and over and over and over and over again. We are one. We delight in the sun. Tell your story fast, they say, or it won't last, they say. 15 minutes of fame and you're on your way. Yeah. But I got time for you, my friend. got time for you, my friend. So talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me. I got time, I got time, I got time, I got time for you, my friend. I got time, I got time, I got time. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I got time, I got time, I got time, I got time, I got time for you, my friend. I got time, I got time, I got time, I got time for you, my friend. Come talk to me, come on, talk to
All right, channel 7. I think I'm gonna tune into channel 7 a lot more, raising the vibration. I've known those folks for a long time. Beautiful music, just puts you in a state of elevation. And so the Mbira, according to wisdom, it's the first piano, thumb piano, first piano known according to records. And so beautiful. Thank you so much, Shumba and Rose, for just helping us from the garden. from Richmond, Virginia. So we're going to keep things moving. Now we're going to bring on Jose Luis Morales. He's out in Oregon, and nice countryside out there in Oregon, and he's going to bring some shamanic vibes and raising the vibration. Jose, how you doing, good brother?
I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling lifted, activated. This is such a beautiful gathering to be, as I'm just vibrating right now. This is amazing. Grateful to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us, man. We're looking forward to helping you, having you raise the vibration. So we're going to turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you. Well, blessings, everybody. Like I said, I'm Jose Luis here from Southern Oregon. I'm actually right here at the Oregon Vortex. And so it's a very activating point connected to many of the sacred sites around the world. And as I'm listening into the presence of the group, the presence of the moment, and wanting to build on the momentum of light and energy and activation that we've been building, and working with that momentum and the power of how we can build momentum each day with our daily practice, and the power of how that continues to build and add to the presence and add to the vibration of energy that we hold in the planet. So there's many of us here doing a lot of good work, and we do that day in and day out. And now is the time that we can join together in visioning and journeying, really visioning forward into the future to support our other relatives who are continuing to wake up even in this very moment. So in a moment, I'm going to bring my drum here and get us started on a beautiful journey. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge the benevolent guardians, ancestors, angelic beings, elemental beings, those watching over the Buddha, Bodhisattva, angels, archangels, ascended masters, our well-wishing ancestors, the guardians and wisdom keepers of the 7 sacred directions, who are here now with us all, guiding us on our way, guiding us on our path of liberation, truth, ascension, and activation, not just for ourselves, but for our great Mother Earth, who's supporting us and holding us here in a good way. All of us together like that, the Oyate of love, the family of love. So I want to give everyone opportunity to journey forward and to connect from your hearts, as we have already connected our hearts to the core of the earth, to the core of the grand central sun above us. I want to take another connection and visualize a golden beam of light connecting you to any waters that you hold dear in your heart. It could be a vessel of water at your water altar. It could be a river or stream nearby your home. It could be a river or stream or an ocean side or a bay, somewhere that maybe where you grew up, and really feel that connection to our holy waters. As I'm listening, I'm recognizing that the waters have a transmission and a gift for us today to help us with our vision and where we're going forward. So I'm going to work with the drum here as I facilitate shamanic drum journeys, and I want to offer everyone the opportunity to connect that golden thread to you in the waters that you hold dear, the waters that you hold sacred, and travel along that water with the intention to share your offering to the water and allow the water to share back with you as you journey. And I'm going to shift the tempo about halfway through and get you to call yourself back here, call yourself back to your bodies, back through that golden thread, back to the room where you are, back to this beautiful journey that we're all in. Okay. Nice deep breath in. Begin to bring yourself back on that golden cord. Giving thanks. Thanks to the waters. Feeling yourself traveling along this cord. Back home to your bodies, to your heart, this present moment. Back to your breath. I want to thank you all for taking this opportunity to connect your heart and your love to the sacred waters around this world. And many of our native relatives have reflected the importance of praying to our sacred waters. And the water is life, the mini Winchoni. It's really ineffable how majestic and special this holy water is to us, and how it feeds the plants, the animals. And the water wanted to remind me today to share that with you all, that the water is like a radio tower to transmit energy, transmit information, transmit waves and beacons of love and liberation and ascension. So, and I know that many of you probably get up every day and pray to your water. And I want to thank you for that and your contribution in that way, you know, to this holy way of life, this beautiful circle that we're weaving, this global love and ascension that we're weaving through our prayers with the sacred water, through our songs to the sacred water, our offerings to the sacred water. And, you know, each day, if you can, and after today as well, you know, take a moment to think about relatives that, you know, may be locked away. There may be people who are in insane asylums or in jails or in places where they don't have clean water, you know, places where people are really suffering and struggling. And take a moment, and you can connect through the thread of the waters to send your loving energy, to send these ascension frequencies through that water, and know that they will pick it up, know that they will receive it. Know that the love that you put through the water is in everywhere, not just in the ground, not just in the water we drink, but the water in the air. The water is moving across the oceans. One of the most powerful forces upon this earth is our holy waters. So, and I give thanks for that in that way. And again, since Jose Luis with the Golden Phoenix, and I want to give thanks to all of you for your contribution to uplifting these ascension codes here on the planet, beautiful frequencies. And thank you again, Manifest, for having me here in this way. So blessings, everyone. Aho, Ashe, amen.
Shay, Jose, thank you so much from Oregon, southern border of Oregon, and bringing that love and light and ascension energy. And you're absolutely right. Water is essential to our very being. Obviously, we know from the surface that we have to drink so many glasses of water a day. We bathe in water. It rains from time to time. But what are the more transformative qualities of water? I mean, we're 70% water. The earth itself is about 70%, if not water. We were born within the element of water in the womb of the mother, the celestial water. And so, according to many of the Tai Chi and Qigong masters, water best represents, out of all the elements, the ideal nature of spiritual beings, human beings spiritual beings having a human experience. Because water goes in an uncontrived manner, it flows exactly where it needs to go, and it nourishes all. So thank you so much for reminding us of that wisdom to talk to the water that is around us at all times. You know, have a water ceremony or ritual every AM that you can speak to the water before you even drink it, before you even bathe in it. And thank you so much. And I have a water ritual, but you've really moved me to take that to the next level, if you will. So thank you so much. And the drum, as we know, all of the indigenous traditions have used the drum for communication, for activation in many different ways. And so thank you so much for sharing your love and light and wisdom with us today and helping us to raise the vibration.
Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings, blessings. Thank you. And for everyone who's joining us again today as a presenter, we're going to make sure that we send your information out to all of those on Facebook and around so that they can get in touch with you if they're interested in following up with any wisdom, love, and light that you shared today. So thank you so much. Again, we're going to keep moving forward to raise the vibration. We have some sacred geometry coming up here. When we think of geometry, I'm going to be quite honest. When I was in school, math, they didn't always make that relevant, the way that it's taught in the world today. Math is very sacred. It has the quality of numbers, just not the quantitative number aspects of numbers, but the quality of numbers. We know the number 0 in Qigong and Tai Chi represents Wu Qi or emptiness. And so in the Western world, we say, well, oh man, you're a 0. And that's really kind of disparaging, derogatory. However, a 0 is a very powerful number. That means we have removed all of the impediments, all of the blockages. We're standing as an empty vessel, if you will. So with that being said, sacred geometry is emphasizing the qualitative aspects of the patterns in which we're seeing. And so we have artist Moon Amarchi from the DMV. She's from the Mount Rainier area as well. So artist Moon, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me all right?
Absolutely. Please.
Great. I'm really pleased to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. See a number of familiar faces here. I'm a DC native and an interdisciplinary artist, as well as Reiki master teacher. I work with energy and psychology and life coaching and sound healing. And I'm also a visual artist. And today, we thought it would be interesting to share with you a meditation where we are utilizing a piece of sacred geometry as a object of contemplation, so to speak, something for us to, so often, most of us, I think probably when we meditate, we often meditate with our eyes closed. And there is just, a different way to sink in while your eyes are open and you're still aware of being in this present place and transporting yourself at the same time. I think it's really fitting that you spoke about the 0 and the void, and you didn't refer to it as the void, but that's a theme that came up for me yesterday. I had a session with a friend, and yes, and I had a session with a friend, and Raven medicine and black bear came up. And the reminder was to allow ourselves to be at ease when we find ourselves in that void. Sometimes it's a very uncomfortable place to be if we feel like we don't have the ground under our feet. We're in a period of change. We're not sure what is coming next. And so to allow ourselves to just relax into that and remember, that we were born in that void, right? We were born out of the darkness of the womb and out of the darkness of the creation. And so I want to guide you through a little bit of an experience, kind of allowing yourself to experience that energetic vortex, so to speak, within you. And we're going to work with Metatron's cube as a visual. So Makua, if you want to bring that up on the screen. So this is one version of Metatron's cube. Sometimes you see more complex, more complex versions, but essentially this shape contains obviously so many other shapes, and as well as, the seed of life, the flower of life, shapes that are inherent to all of creation. That's part of the beauty of sacred geometry, is that it really, once you start looking, it's everywhere. It's in nature, it's in the way trees grow and the way plants grow, it's in music. It's even in the rhythm of the insects behind me, right, that you can probably hear. So let's go ahead and take a moment and just let yourself first, I am going to ask you in a moment if you're in a place where you can sit cross-legged to do so. But before that, just take a moment to just let yourself drop into your body while you let your eyes just, with a soft gaze, at the center of this symbol that you see on the screen. And just let yourself, as you're softly gazing there without any particular focus, bring your full awareness into your body, right here, right now, wherever you are. Notice whatever sounds you hear. And now shift your focus for a moment and let yourself really focus in and explore the image that you see. And just notice as you do so, what you feel in your body. As your eye travels around and notices different details. And now letting your eyes soften their gaze once again. Begin to focus on your breath. And just let the energy of this symbol carry you for a moment. Imagine almost as though you are breathing with the symbol. And as you begin to breathe in on your next breath, begin to feel this symbol transporting itself into your body. Bring an energetic imprint of this symbol into your physical being. Just notice how that feels. Notice if you feel drawn to bring it into any particular part of your body, how you experience its size in relation to yourself. Is it still hovering or moving? Now taking a deep breath through the nose, hold it at the top of the inhale for a moment. And let it go. And just feel your whole physical body soften. Just take a moment now to just shake it out a little bit. Shake out your arms, your hands, your neck, your legs and feet, even if you wish. And now if you're able to, if you're in a place where you can, sit cross-legged for a moment. Go ahead and shift into that position. If you can't, it's okay. Just find a stable position on your sits bones so that your spine is nice and alert. Imagining that cosmic antenna that is reaching out your crown, having a nice clear channel. And just allow a hand to rest on each knee. And begin to feel this sense of forming a pyramid with your body. And just take a moment to settle into this shape. And again, your eyes can continue to softly gaze on the symbol in front of you. And just notice if different shapes become more apparent. You can see that golden pyramid there in the middle, vertical triangular shape. And now I'm going to take 6 deep breaths in through the nose, drawing the breath down through the spine and up through your solar plexus. So drawing in from the earth below as well as from the heavens above, drawing in and allowing that energy to mix in your heart and come out through your breath with each exhale. So breathing in through the nose, drawing the energy both from Mother Earth and Father Sky, as has been a theme today. Feeling those energies come together in your heart. And as you exhale, breathing that energy out, imagining that energy filling this pyramid. And in your mind's eye, draw a square on the ground around you, forming the base of your pyramid. So now this triangular image that appears flat becomes multidimensional. And as you do so, acknowledge the 4 directions: the north, south, east, and west. And the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water. And we could add ether. And now set the intention that the square represents the anchor to your physical reality, which will serve to ground this higher frequency that you are calling in. And breathe into it. And as you're activating this golden pyramid in your body, envisioning that the symbol before you is also multidimensional. It's not simply a flat image. So then draw in your mind's eye 4 triangles up from the base of your square to complete your pyramid. And do this by drawing a line from each corner of the square to just above your crown. Some of you may have seen those copper pyramids that people are creating. You can sit inside. So you're creating your own with your mind. And rather than focusing so much on seeing it in the mind's eye, although visualizing is great, we're really letting ourselves feel the sense of this energetically. And then take another 6 breaths as before, and visualize a channel of white light piercing the tip of the pyramid and flowing into the space that you have created. Allow it to wash over you and be absorbed by every cell in your body, by all your organs. by your flesh, your blood, your bones. And as you feel it washing over you, allow yourself to connect again with that sensation that the sacred waters are also inside of us. If there are other colors you want to mix in with this white light, follow your intuition. And once you feel the alignment and expansion of this activation, visualize a circle within the square, within the base of your pyramid. And visualize it spinning first counterclockwise to discharge any stagnant or blocked energy. There's sounds of celebration in the background. I don't know if you can hear them. They're rooting for you. And now spin it clockwise to charge your energy centers. Allow yourself to begin feeling this rapid spinning vortex of all your energy centers spinning together in concert. And then invite the fire of creativity and passion to ignite this space. Call to it creative projects that you wish to give birth to. And call to it a vision of the elevation of all of humanity, of our entire planet. Restoration of balance and harmony. Here in this sacred place that we've been gifted with this life. You can just allow your eyes to rest closed for a brief moment if they're not closed already. Connecting once again with all those who are on this call, as well as all of our brothers and sisters all over the planet. Sending love and healing. Bring your hands together now at your heart center. In whatever way feels appropriate for you. Bowing to the divine, of which we are all a crucial part. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for walking your walk on this earth.
Thank you so much, Artist Moon. The sacred geometry is, well, they consider that a yantra in the yogic tradition. So very transformative in that it opens up areas within our consciousness that we're not quite aware of moment to moment. So thank you. I know we all experienced an opening. Thank you for being out in nature while doing this. That's always a great place to be. And we appreciate you for helping us to raise the vibration. And so we want to encourage everyone, when you see certain shapes, you see a spider web, whatever, you understand that nature has its own divine intelligence. And we're not just looking at, you know, if you drop something in the water, that's a sacred geometric shape within itself, just a ripple effect of the penny or the item that you drop into the water. And so thank you so much. If we all can just be more mindful about looking out into nature, looking around us and recognizing those patterns, those signs by nature that we are to tune in and activate. So thank you so much, Artist Moon. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. And I just want to say I live in Cottage City. My fire circle's back here. I just got a lot of wood delivered. So there will be outdoor events and opportunities to gather by the fire forthcoming. So let me know if you want to stay tuned. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you to everyone that's here.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll pass that on. Absolutely. Thank you so much. All righty. So as we continue to move forward, remember, raising the vibration is a moment-to-moment process. It's about doing self-inventory. It's about checking in and saying, where am I right now? One of my Qigong masters, that's his most important question. Where am I right now? Meaning that what's my posture? What's my mindset? How am I breathing? How am I feeling? And when we have that level of awareness, we can shift. We can find ourselves when we're kind of going, when the vibration is going down, we can make subtle, small adjustments to bring the vibration back up. And when enough of us are doing that, by what we're eating, how we're sleeping, what we're thinking, how we're feeling, that is truly a very important and powerful process of being aware of how we contribute to the collective consciousness. So raising the vibration, raising our planetary vibration. We're gonna keep things moving. We're gonna bring up next Ramania Dean Thomas, a friend of mine. He's been in the DMV a few times for presentations on immunity tonics and how immunity herbs are very important. He's on the West Coast right now, where he's based out in the California area. And he's going to talk to us just a bit about what we can do to purify and fortify our immune systems. That's one of the big points of emphasis on the planet right now. What do I need to eat? What do I need to drink? What do I need? What do I need to supplement? What kind of tonic herbs can I take on a regular basis to purify and fortify my immune system? So, Ramania Dean Thomas, how are you doing today, bud?
All right, Manifest. How are you? You hear me?
Absolutely. Please. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, great. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. It's been a while. Yeah. Last time I saw you was back in DC when I was living there, huh?
Absolutely. Glad to have you join us again, virtually.
Pleasure. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. And it's a great time. You know, it's a for every problem we face, it represents really an opportunity. And as we're seeing a global health, issue come up, we're also then learning to discuss more, taking our own lives into our control, and not expecting institutions to do it for us. Now, we can, whatever choice you make there, if you decide you want to go through institutional prevention mechanisms for the issues that we're facing now, and probably going to continue to face more. So that's up to you. I have no say whatsoever on what your choice is there. But what I like to say also is we now have the opportunity to think about taking our own lives into our hands, our own health into our hands, and thinking, well, why should I expect some larger entity or an institution or government to protect me when I can start thinking about protecting myself? But of course, like I said, you can make that choice as well. That's up to you. So, but I'm a Chinese tonic herbalist. I'm in a 5,000-year-old lineage of herbs from China. that is a very sophisticated system. And as Manifest said, we focus on what's called tonic herbs. And I'll try and take a minute to tell you exactly what a tonic herb is. But when we want to look at the body as an organism, you know, we're trying to look at it at its roots and the roots of organisms. And so if we're talking about the body's protection and immunity, we want to understand that the driving force of energy is called chi. All life is dependent on this flow of this vital energy called chi. And chi is essentially sunlight. So how does sunlight wind up in our blood, and how is it metabolized and turned into energy? Whenever that chi energy is blocked in any way, that is the source of disease. So every single Western osis and itis, anything with a name osis and itis behind it is stuck chi. That's all it is. And then what we need to do is unblock that chi. Acupuncture is very famous for that and very popular for that. But what we haven't looked into in the West is how the Chinese and the Indians and many indigenous people of the world throughout history, and a lot in Russia that we don't know about, have used also herbs to unblock chi and make sure that the chi is flowing freely throughout the whole organism so that we maintain homeostasis of the flow of our vital energy through our body. And so what we seek is to find herbs or combinations of them more so. And that's where our expertise has to come in as tonic herbalists. We have to understand how to combine herbs in various ratios and various, you take the combination of the ratio of those herbs to each other, and then the whole becomes more powerful than the sum of the parts. And that's our job as alchemists, to center in on the flow of the chi and understand that blocked chi is a universal issue. Wherever it is, there are herbs that unblock that chi. So if we're looking at, again, a disease, it's in the liver or in the blood or wherever, we go to unlock the chi, and there are universal herbs that do that. And so when we combine herbs that unlock the blocked chi with those that are known now and proven through modern research to support our general immunity, we get a very wonderful combination of energies that we can use to help protect us against today's issues that we're facing. We need to move the chi and then enhance our own ability to destroy unwanted elements in the body and microbes and stuff that's in the blood through using herbs. But then we also want to make sure that those herbs are getting to the place through the movement of the chi. And that's where some of the sophistication of the work that I do with my teacher. So we make combinations of herbs. So the primary immune herbs that we would talk about in this case are the class of mushrooms. They're called Ganoderma mushrooms. There you have reishi, coriolis, maitake, chaga, and then there are a few other herbs like Agaricus brasiliensis, and there's cordyceps. And these are very powerful immune modulating. They balance the immune response to get down inflammation. Inflammation is a form of stuck chi. Well, when chi is stuck, inflammation occurs. So these herbs modulate our immune response to balance our body into homeostasis. But the way that they primarily work is via the white blood cells. They have a way of enhancing the power of the white blood cells. So these mushrooms contain a class of polysaccharides called beta glucans that feed the white blood cells. They kind of switch them on and empower the white blood cells. The white blood cells are our immune cells. And white blood cells are called macrophages because they're large and they're white. So that's why the way they distinguish themselves from the red blood. And what they do is they flow through the bloodstream, and when they see something in the blood that isn't wanted there in the body, like some little protid or some bacteria or some yeast or some other metal, you know, they will go in and engulf it and what's called phagocytize that unwanted element and break it down and destroy it and remove it from the body. So in other words, we really need to have those white blood cells empowered to do this job. What happens in America is the the poor quality diet that people eat has no antioxidants. Antioxidants are really important in the blood to maintain blood health. And we're not eating or consuming any of these kinds of advanced mushrooms in our diet as teas in America. And so we're not feeding our immune systems, and our immune systems are vulnerable. And so these unwanted elements build up in the blood and cause disease, particularly in the form of inflammatory and viral, and like we have a flu or something. This is an inflammation that's due to the fact that our immune system was not able to keep up, cleansing the blood of the elements that we don't want. So when we take these mushrooms, they turn on the white blood cells and kind of re-switch them on, and the white blood cells go, hey, wait a minute, what's all this stuff in the blood? Starts to destroy it, But then what we also want to do is combine it with herbs that move chi, what I talked about. So that is a white peony root and licorice root and bupleurum, which my friend Kimmy was just talking about. Bupleurum and Scutularia bicolensis. I know I don't want to overload you with all these fancy names. I don't want to talk about how I want to make you think I'm so intelligent with all these high-end fancy names, but I'm just mentioning a few there. These are examples of herbs that move the chi. So now we've taken in a class of advanced fungals they're tree mushrooms, and they're in the blood. And now we help to break up the chi stagnation with the herbs that cleanse the liver and the blood of the bad microbes and the acid-causing microbes. And then our body can maintain its own immune defenses to prevent this stuff from building up in the blood that causes sickness. When we get sick, it's really a reaction. It's an inflammatory reaction to remove something bad out of our body. So actually getting sick in many cases can be good for us because we need to do some house cleaning down there, and that inflammation is involved in that. But then we want to support our immunity and move the blocked chi. So my discussion primarily focused, so he asked me to talk about herbs for immunity, so I'm focusing on that. There's another called astragalus. It's a great herb for immunity. And that one primarily focuses on the immune system directly below the capillary level of the skin, which the Chinese call the wei qi, so that airborne and waterborne carcinogens and pathogens are destroyed as they try to get into the bloodstream through the skin. And so this is a very important herb too. It also, astragalus supports what we call upright chi, the upright flow of chi. So now we put this into this formula. So I'm talking about a particular formula that I've created on my site called rdeanthomas.com. And this formula is called Shield. And it has all of the elements I'm talking about, the 5 primary mushrooms, cordyceps, agaricus, reishi, chaga, and maitake. And then it includes the white peony root to move chi. Scutularia bicolensis is a antimicrobial herb. And then we add in astragalus as another immune enhancer, but to enhance what we call upright chi. So now the blood is going to flow to the hands and feet, to the head, to the peripheral places of the body, to make sure that we're dealing with inflammation in those places, like arthritis in the hands and that kind of stuff. So our orientation as tonic herbalists is to look at the body as one complete homeostasis organism. It isn't a bunch of little parts. And the way that we support it nutritively and herbally is not based on doing a part. That's what medicine does, and that's their job. That's fine. But our job is to look at the body as one organism. So the idea in our lineage is that there are these two forces called yin and yang. If they get out of balance, on one side you get heat and dryness, that's yang, burning. On the other side, yin, too much water, bloating, too wet. Both of them are places where if gotten out of balance, disease and imbalance of the health can occur. Inflammatory diseases and diseases of excess and wetness. Our job is to bring those two forces of yin and yang into homeostasis through the formulas we do. And when you're in that homeostasis, that center point is called the Tao. You've heard of the Taoism. That's holding the center road, And I know that Manifest is really into this. It's like holding your center, When you're dealing with the bliss, cool, all right. You're dealing with the abyss, okay. Right? So you're holding your center in the Tao. So we are Taoist tonic herbalists. And when I say tonic, that's from a Greek word meaning to tonify the body, meaning to tune the strings of the instrument of the body into harmony. When your body's in harmony, you maintain homeostasis of body, mind, and spirit. When our body is pure and clean, our thoughts are happy and content. And a lot of that has to do with this junk that's in our blood. We've got to go in our immune systems, power them up to make sure that our blood is clean. All these metals build up. It makes people irritable, unhappy. And when the liver gets toxic from all of this stuff, we call this liver rising heat. It turns into with Caucasian people in particular, you see a red face, an angry red-faced guy, and angry thoughts. So that's called liver rising heat. And so when we take the tonic herbs to tonify the blood, to remove the metals and the acid causing stuff, we reduce the heat, that guy's going to go, hey, how have you been? It's going to like ease up a little bit, And so this becomes a really overarching, issue when we're talking about the maintenance of of homeostasis of yin and yang. Now, what's happening in our world today is that we're becoming inadvertently aware of what the Chinese have always said through looking at this worldwide pandemic that's happening and saying, how do we maintain our balance in this? And that is, yes, like I said, I'll say it 100 times, go with the institutional protocols if you wish. I will not say anything for or against that. But also, we have an opportunity to take our own life into our own hands at this time. And this is a great thing, great opportunity. Well, I think I've said my piece, and I'm actually off. I'm going to have to go because I've got to do. I'm doing the Conscious Life Expo today, and my booth is there, sitting there waiting for me.
Well, no, we appreciate you, Ramani and Dean Thomas, and thank you so much for those great insights, immunity tips, being balanced, and actually balancing yin and yang. As you said, if we're dehydrated, if we're feeling dry, and we've all felt that way at times. As you said, too much fire, too much yang, too much bloating or things of that nature. It might have a little too much water in the body. And so we'll be sure to share your information on how people can get in touch with you about some of your tonics to all the listeners on Facebook, as well as Zoom here. But any parting words before we go?
Yeah, my website is rdeanthomas.com. I have my new formulas there. The one I talked about today is one of them. I have a whole bunch. But I really appreciate seeing you again and talking with you, Manifest. You're a really good friend. I've always loved you. And we've had some good times. We used to go down to the Ethiopian restaurant down there on U Street, right? Sit outside.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, Duke. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ramani. Hey, you enjoy yourself out there at the Conscious Life Expo. I know you're raising the vibration there, helping people embrace immunity tonics. Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Place my order, if you will.
Artist Moon. I caught your talk, Artist. That was cool. Okay, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. See you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great information. And so we know what we eat has a lot to do with our immune system. I think 70% of the immune system is located in the gut, according to modern science. So when we were young, we heard regularly, you are what you eat. But, it doesn't seem to be emphasized as we get older. People try to take you to all you can eat places, so that you can eat yourself under the table, get some more of that spaghetti, more of that chicken, more of that pizza, whatever it is. And so the mantra of self-care is healthcare needs to be part of this light energy field that we're amplifying, that we're expanding. Self-care is healthcare. And so everything that Ramani just shared is a part of healthcare. So obviously what we eat from moment to moment, those 2 or 3 meals a day, the water, the quality of water we're drinking, and of course, immunity tonics, or tonic herbs in general. I take some myself regularly. I know firsthand that they work synergistically with generally speaking, a healthy way of life, exercise, and things of that nature. So again, those are some immunity tips. Make sure that you are taking responsibility for your own health. Don't outsource that to somebody else with a white coat on and a stethoscope around their neck with a fancy title. You are your own primary healthcare system. Self-care is healthcare. Let's say that after me. Self-care is healthcare. So we're gonna keep things moving. We're going to bring Dante Baker up. I know we had Reverend Barber, but I think she had to leave, if you will. Dante Baker is going to come up with some crystal bowls and some sound healing, which we all need. It's a very important aspect of our being. So when you think about sound advice, these are cliches. You say, hey, that sounds good. Sounds like something I should get myself into. What are we really saying? What's the essence behind those comments? Everything in the universe has vibration. Okay. So the sounds that we're listening to can raise the vibration, lower the vibration, increase stagnation, increase manifestation. There are a number of different ways of approaching it through sound healing and sound therapy. And so I have what's called a happy drum myself. I get happy every time I play it. You order one for inexpensive price. Obviously, crystal bowls, Tibetan bowls. So, Dante, are you with us, good brother?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to turn it over to you so that you can help us raise the vibration through sound.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm going to set myself, actually, I'm going to be using my mic that you can see here. So I'm just going to get that underway and hopefully just give me a thumbs up if you can hear. All right. Cool. Thumbs up. All right. Thumbs up. You can hear me? Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for having me. I'll be doing some sound healing using metal bowls, crystal bowls. And towards the end, I'll be working with the flute. All right, so you're welcome to close your eyes for me and we can get settled in. And we'll begin by focusing on our breath. So we can take 3 deep breaths together. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And deep breath out through your mouth. So again, another deep breath in, much bigger this time. And deep breath out. One more time, long deep breath in. And slow deep breath out. And now just continue to breathe in and out through your nose. And you just allow the sounds to move through your headphones and travel throughout your entire body, letting the sounds go where they need to go. Your body and your mind is receiving these frequencies, taking it in, absorbing, clearing any blockages, opening up the heart, and releasing what is not needed in your field. So just go on this short, simple journey with me. Thank you so much. Hope you were able to receive that and bring those sounds into your being. Much appreciation. And you're welcome to find me on Insight Timer. So it's a meditation app that's, I think, one of the biggest meditation apps in the world. And so I am on there. I have recorded tracks, flutes, bowls, things like that. So thank you so much again for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Dante. That was instrumental to the process of raising the vibration. And so, I mean, I tell you, man, you must be in heaven every day, man. You just come down and just play for about 5 minutes and just kind of, you know, millie around in there. I mean, I could imagine, man, you probably don't want to leave home, man.
It does help to practice, and especially when I'm recording, I get in my zone. So it's very nice to be.
Got you. Now, before we go, what's a quick suggestion, I guess, with in terms of the megahertz or the kind of music we should be listening to?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's a lot of talk about 432 megahertz and how that is more connected to the sounds of nature and frequencies. There's a lot of mathematics behind it, but I know that that's a really big frequency that also connect with and resonate. Of wood sounds are just beautiful in themselves. So, you know, whatever instruments that you do have, any sacred instruments such as like the drum and things like that, just to use that for, you know, several minutes a day, and you will you'll feel it. You'll feel the energy change.
Oh, thank you so much. Great answer. We are you feel like about 50% better today. I'm looking at the progress, and my healing is accelerating. That's when you truly understand the healing power of sound. So thank you again, Dante. We appreciate you. We'll look to find you, you know, online in ways that we can listen to your healing music. So thank you again. All right. So as we're finishing up today, I want everyone to just sit up just for a moment again, just for a brief second or two. We're going to complete our 369 process. We've done the 3, the yogic mantras, ohms, and the healing sound. We did the 6, and now we're going to do the 9. And so just relax your shoulders, just sit up, bring the palms up, inhale. Bring the palms together, the yogic mantra, Om. Opening the heart, take a deep breath in, smiling, rotate the palms, healing sound. See the energy field, quantum energy field in front of you and around you. Inhale, gathering energy back. And down to earth. Again, breathing in. Opening the heart. Projecting love and light. Gathering energy back. Smiling in. And relax down. Deep. Inhale. Om. Opening the heart. See the light expanding from your being. Inhale. Light all around you. And down. Repeat. Inhale. Om. Opening the heart. Raising the vibration. Again, inhale. And relax down. Again, inhale. Om. Opening the heart. Last three. Inhale. Down to earth. Breathing in. Om. Opening the heart. Breathing in. Gathering love back. Share it with the earth. 2 more times. Inhale. Om. Opening the heart. Gathering love back. Sharing it with the earth. And last time. Inhale. Om. Opening the heart. Gathering back. Sharing it with the earth. And then bring the palms up. I'm going to close out. Just bring the palms down at the heart. I'm going to do a rainbow bridge just for a brief moment. Smiling into the heart. See the sun and the moon and your heart becoming one. Embracing on a full moon in a few more days. Of course, we're embracing on the equinox, a few days as well. And we're gathering in the solar energy. Smiling into your heart with the sun, the moon, and the seasonal change. All the other divine, benevolent, celestial bodies out there. I want you now to envision a bridge going from your heart out in all directions, connecting with all sentient beings, all living beings on the planet, the earth itself, the water, the trees, the wood, nearly 8 billion people, all of the animals, insects, the air itself. See yourself as a cosmic star, amplifying the light energy on the planet in every direction. Envision the billions of people around you, fully activating their light body. See light energy all around the planet, at the very core of the planet itself. And imagine you are at the core of the earth, and all around you is light energy, going infinitely in all directions. You're one with the earth, one with the quantum energy field, one with all of humanity, cosmos. Take a bow to honor the divine intelligence within ourselves and within all sentient beings. Raising the vibration. Thank you so much for joining us for the Global Harvest Festival. raising our planetary vibes. And so we have a few minutes here as we close out before we listen to some beautiful music to take us out, raising the vibration music. If there's anyone here that wanted to just share a comment on anything that they've experienced at all, please do so. Just a few people, cool if you can facilitate that. We just want to hear from people who joined us by way of Zoom. Of course, people who are joining us by way of Facebook, share some comments on Facebook and social media thread. But we also want to talk to some of the presenters themselves and the people who join us by way of Zoom. So please chime in. Go ahead. State your name and where you are and how you feeling. All right. Well, sure.
I'll go ahead and jump right in.
Yeah.
And just say, I feel fantastic. And I want to thank everybody for their participation in this wonderful activation all across Turtle Island, all around the planet. Definitely feel that whole synergistic field that we're all connected to. So thank you so much for each of you for being here, being together in this divine moment and the momentum that we're building and growing. And I'm grateful to know that this is just, again, the beginning of the never endings. So looking forward to more. More meta, more love.
I don't know if anyone can hear me.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, so first and foremost, I feel lighter. I feel brighter in my energy. I feel like I can conquer the world. I feel connected with all humanity. I am so grateful for the diversity of the presenters here, and all the activations have been wonderful. And I just want to give thanks and praise and thanks to Brother Manifest Rob, Brother McClure, Ray, and every single presenter who have allowed yourselves to give so much of yourselves. Everything has been stellar. And I'm just moving forward into this harvest time filled with love and light, having shared this experience. I had planned on leaving. I could not barely go get that blessed cup of water that our brother asked us to bless. And so I finally did. I left my blessed water in salute to this wonderful celebration. Amen. Ashe. Aho.
Well, anytime we hear from Mama Ayo, she's kind of like the,
well, no one was speaking, so I said, let me just go ahead and say thank you. Asante Sana, alhamdulillah, all of the ways that we can praise the Almighty has flown through this event today. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Mama Ayo. Anytime we get the okay from Mama Ayo, we're okay. You know, and I say that, I mean, you've been doing this for such a long time, for decades. And so you've seen it all. And so we just appreciate you for opening up and just setting the foundation, the tone, literally, we're talking about sound therapy for the entire event. So you and Baba John Davies. So thank you for your words of wisdom.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone keep breathing deeply, fully, and consciously. Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Aquia. I'm so happy that I was able to partake of this event. One thing is, like, with all the different modalities being experienced, it just brought such high energy and light and vibration. And the more we went through each and every presentation, the lighter, the higher. The last meditation, I felt like, you know, my head, my brain was being lifted. You know, it's like almost getting ready to levitate or something. You know, it was just so powerful to have brought everyone who presented was already in a higher vibration because it's their practices, and they assisted us in the most powerful way. And I just appreciate everyone. I can't even name everybody, but it's like it was a synergy, it was a harmony, it was just bringing together some of the highest practitioners in their vibration and all that they gave us. I just can't say thank you enough. And Manifest and McCoy, you know, I've known you guys for a long time, but you know, you just keep taking it higher, you know, and I really appreciate it so much, so much. Thank you. And thank you all the participants. I send you love and light and appreciate everyone who's been on the call as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Ashe.
Mhm. Yeah, well, before we hear from anyone else, before we close out, I just want to go down the list. I want to thank again Mama Ayo and Andy Kinney and Baba John Davies for opening up with libation and breath work and just setting the tone and the Earth Love tune-up crew. I don't know about you, McCool, but I know for a fact we've tuned up Mother Earth a little bit with more love. And and so we also want to thank Nazia Howard from Ghana for sharing a nice video with us that she did recently. Want to thank Change It Channel 7 in the Garden for their angelic and Mbira and vocals and who else? Jose Luis Morales from Oregon. Thank you so much, good brother, for the drum and just your activation of the drum in the water. Artist Moon, thank you so much for the sacred geometry. Math is everything. Who else? Romania, Dean Thomas, thank you so much for the emphasis on immunity and what we can do for ourselves. Heal thyself, first and foremost. Thank you, Dante Baker, for the healing music, the sound therapy through crystal bowls and everything else great you had going on over there. Thank you, Reverend Farmer, Anthony Farmer, for Reverend Bear, for just listening to your spirit and tuning in and leading us on a shamanic journey of improvisation within our own being. Thank you, Tanya Kalushi, as well, for your shamanic exercise as well, for raising the vibration. And I don't know if there's anyone I missed, please, I'd be remiss. Thank you, Stephen King, brother with the Rasta vibrations and and the Mission Nutrition and the, he said very early on, it's a great day. It's a great day. I can't sound like it. Exactly. Great. We hear that all the time. It's a great day to be alive. So I don't know if there's anyone that I missed. I know we had a few other folks that weren't able to join us that will share their information on the Facebook page. Was it McCool? Was anyone I missed?
Can I say?
I think you covered. Go ahead, Steve.
Yes.
I have never done a Zoom meeting.
Right.
And so when I came on, I didn't even know how to join. And then when I joined, I was hearing the vibration. So I said, okay, it's been a long time since I performed. Let me see if my voice still works. I was practicing my voice while Makai was giving a presentation. So Makai, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I gotta admit, I was nervous. It's been a very long time since I sing in front of anybody. You know, we have the COVID and the situation, everybody's apart. And this was kind of a breaking out ceremony for me to come out and perform something for the world, for nature, for better living, for better health. And I've been wondering what kinds of platforms do I start with? I'm a physical fitness trainer. That's what I do for a living. But I'm also a songwriter, lyricist of upliftment and empowerment. And I'm sitting here thinking, I want to
be on a platform where it's about wholehearted consciousness and well-being. And this was just the perfect, I'll have to say, coming out ceremony for me to get back into my art again. I appreciate everybody that presented today. I appreciate everybody that just gave their hearts, their souls, their minds, their life experiences, the essence. It's just such a wonderful, peaceful, centering experience. I've actually never done one before. So I thank you, Makai. Thank you, Manifest Ra. Thank you so much.
We thank you, Stephen. Well, we help. I guess we just everyone here and all those who participated. We never know what kind of how can I say, breakthroughs, if you will, that occur, and you were able to realign with your spirit in a way that activates love and light and healing for humanity. So thank you so much for sharing, Stephen King. If there's anybody else that wants to say a few words before we sign off, please do so. Artist,
I
how
also
about
just want to
yourself?
say, yep, I just want to say thank you so much. I didn't know how much I needed this. I was happy to participate as a presenter, and I am so, like Mama Ayo said, I feel so filled. I feel so much hope that all of you are out there as pillars of light. I feel very inspired. So thank you so much to everyone for being here.
Outstanding. Yes. Thank you so much, artist. All right. This is and this is just a start, as McCool said. This is a continuum, if you will. So we know raising the vibration is what we do moment to moment, and we know the times ahead. We're going to really, need to be intentional and mindful of that process. So we have some other things coming up. We want to just encourage everyone here, to do events that you're doing and bring us in, if you will. Anything that you have going on. Many people just taking the initiative to make the world a better place right where you are. So if any way I could be of service and amplify the light through what you're doing, let's have those conversations going forward. So thank you again. We're going to close with a brief prayer, if you will. Let me see. I'll go ahead and do that. Divine intelligence, infinite source, God force, known by many names, yet is nameless. We give thanks. We give thanks for life. We give thanks for the planet Earth. We give thanks for the human family. We give thanks to be here in this moment, knowing that we all are divinely guided and protected. We're going to hold up and reverence all of the participants, all of the presenters, the performers who shared their gifts of love and light with us today. We give thanks. We give thanks for answering the call. For those who confirm their participation, but yet were not able to for some reason, we know that you are with us right now in spirit. We give thanks for you as well. Of course, we give thanks for the ancestors and all those who came before us who are assisting us in this great work. All the benevolent spirit guides and archangels and benevolent star family. We give thanks. We give thanks. We ask that all of us are empowered, that we walk in peace, we walk in sovereignty, we walk in freedom, we walk in optimal health. We walk as the best versions of ourselves, amplifying the light frequency on the planet, enhancing the quantum energy field moment to moment to moment with many of these strategies going forward. We ask this in the divine name of that which is nameless. Amen. Ashe. 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 All right, McCoy, you got anything you're going to take us out with, good brother? Some good music?
Yeah, we're going to take a little journey here sonically. I wanted to point out in the chat here on Zoom for everybody here, Mama Audrey Scott Williams was going to join us and provide a sacred reading. She has a set of cards she's just released called the Pulse Star Evolution cards, which work in consciousness and help to reflect our collective awareness, and particularly at this time, making that something we can share together is one of the aims. So check out the link on the YouTube link there for the actual reading. It's pre-recorded with the cards itself. And you can also follow up with Audrey for more about her work on the planet. She's a light worker like yourselves. And with that, I'm gonna play an original song from yours truly in the spirit of this space, a song called Raise the Vibration. And I want to just give thanks to all of you again for your presence on the planet at this most auspicious time. Giving thanks, big love. And we'll run the tune. And give thanks, Stephen King, for those sound vibrations, brother. Time is art. So happy to hear your resonance out here. You know, so thank you so much from the heart, brother. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, we felt it. Still feeling it. Giving thanks.
Thank
all right.
you.
Big love. Prospect.
Raise the vibration, acceleration. Raise the vibration, acceleration. We're living in a day and time where you've got every right to define your mind. Within your soul, I know you'll find how to switch lanes and shift paradigms. Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you. Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you. Predictive program every hour. Whoa, it's every hour. Artificial or authentic, the choice is ours. Choose your change, or your change will choose you. Do you live what you know in your heart to be true? Or are you playing a part that's been scripted for you? Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you. Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you. Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you. Raise the vibration, acceleration. Unravel the untrue. Embrace the true you.
Yeah, think it, think it, think it. Yeah, think it, think it, think it, think it. Yeah, think it, think it, think it. Yeah, think it, think it, think it, think it.
Think for yourself. Question everything, everything.
Peace, bro. Peace, bro.
Yes, yes. Give thanks. Giving
Yeah, man. Man, hey, brother, we give thanks.
vibration.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's all we're
Yes,
doing out here.
indeed.
Navigating all
Yes,
this technotronic equipment to do it, and we give thanks for that too.
Oh,
Don't forget, we are the technology. Let's make no mistake about that. We're the true sacred technology, divine intelligence, artificial intelligence, divine intelligence, inorganic, organic. And the choice is ours. That's the fact. And you're loved no matter what you choose. It's your choice. That's the beautiful thing. We're all loved. And be loved. I hope.
Oh, Ashe.
I say you all do great work.
My mom said, hey, you do great work, brother.
Big love to you. Big love to you, Mom. Bless and
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, we give thanks. I see we still got some folks in the chat room. I know folks probably don't want to leave or feeling so good and all that good stuff. And you know, I mean, hey, this is I know we got, isn't there something coming up in a few days, the International Day of Peace?
Well, yeah, in a couple of days, it's the International Day of Peace, observed worldwide for several years through the United Nations. I don't know if you're able to hear me. It looks like Mama Io is saying can't. Are you able to hear me? Manifest?
Yep.
Oh, you are? Okay. Just want to make sure. But yeah, so International Day of Peace is one of those annual markers that gives us a chance to focus in on the energy of peace, you know, the many dimensions of what that means. And yet beyond the frameworks of the UN. It's an interesting platform to host such a consideration. And it's obviously a noospheric reality. It's the real reality of our time, our planet. It's the opportunity. So International Day of Peace is a great opportunity to align with other like-minded, like-hearted beings on the planet. All of us here doing our very best to live our purpose. So yeah, that comes up a few days.
No, I appreciate that. And one of the things I'll just like for us to leave with is that we are the answer. I mean, you know, we hear the cliche, hey, we are the ones we've been waiting for. What does that really mean? From a universal standpoint, everything in the universe can align with mathematics. And so for every problem, there's a solution. What's the proper solution? What's the proper equation that would bring about the proper solution? So that being said, with everything that we're experiencing on the planet right now, as McCoy and other folks have said, there's an unraveling, and that can appear a bit turbulent, because when things are falling apart, they're outdated. It's necessary for things to be constructed that are more in alignment with the energy for now and where we need to go. So that being said, we could just be mindful of that. And that's something I reminded myself as well. It's just with everything. I mean, I don't even watch the news, Blues. It's just not healthy for anybody to watch. But let's be the news that we want to see out there in the world. In other words, if McCool is the news, Steve is the news, artist, Jose, Quia, all the folks that join us, Mama Ayo, let's make the news so we can share the good word, the good news as best as possible through our platform, social media, email, text message, whatever we can. That's how we can utilize the artificial intelligence to amplify our divine intelligence. That's very important, because when we don't have that approach, then what we oftentimes become is enslaved to artificial intelligence. We sleep with the phone by the head. We can't do anything without you get in your car and you go in some place you've been about literally 100 times, but you still turn on the GPS. Like, really? Why? I would just, and so what is that doing? That must be causing a part of our cognitive ability to actually be dormant that we're not activating and using, because we're too often acquiescing our own abilities to artificial intelligence. And so I'm reminded to unplug the phone at night, actually turn it on airplane mode, which actually reduces the electromagnetic frequencies, if you will, that can be very disturbing to our well-being. Oftentimes, sometimes I even turn off the router, but I put the phone in the other room. Small things like that, and just saying, okay, let me go a few hours without my phone. Let me do that, if you will. I understand you got to check in family and things of that nature, but we have to begin the process of being more intentional about our own divine intelligence. As Makua said, we are the technology, if you will, the cell phone that some of us are on right now. That is based off of the cellular nature of our own cellular technology. And it works. You know, somebody calls before you even pick up the phone, you say, okay, that must be Steve. That must be Makua. Must be Mom. Must be Dave. What's going on telepathically that is encouraging this connection that is already there to be acknowledged in a way? So anyway, we have some things coming up going forward, whether it's Qigong oriented or natural time, or a number of things that we're going to have coming up. And anything that anybody here is sharing for the community as well, we want to amplify that and promote that out in the community. So I see we still have a few other people on. If anybody want to share any closing words before we officially sign off. I know the energy feels so good. I'm charged up. I'm ready to go hug a tree. I'm gonna walk out there in the grass barefoot a little bit. This is we're gonna raise the vibration. We are raising the vibration. We are the vibration that we're raising.
Woo! That's it. Hey, everybody, this is Jose Luis here in Southern Oregon. I just want to add, you know, in Southern Oregon, California, out west here, it's the Ring of Fire, and it's been there's been a 1 million acre fire not far from where we live here, and you know, people have been gathering. The power of people gathering and praying together for rain, praying together with the waters. And last night, I would say up until maybe halfway through this transmission that we all shared, drench and drench and drench and drench and downpour of rain. And so that was just something I noticed that I thought was so amazing, and just feeling that nourishment of the land, feeling the energies of the forest and the animals, the wildlife, you know, that have been struggling, our firefighters and everything. I could feel the relief out there. So I just want to acknowledge that was taking place here. And just like you were just saying, you know, the power of us collectively gathering, the power of us collectively unifying our energies. And we're coming into this time now where more and more are gathering our strengths. You know, our brother Steve, and like you were saying, just stepping out there, and it may have been the first time in a long while. And so this is going to be a normal thing, and it's just beautiful to see. And once again, I want to give thanks to everybody here who's been gathering. I mean, I'm just feeling a huge buzz in my heart. I feel my home here. I'm feeling the vortex. It's a conscious entity. It's kind of showing up here, vibrating with us all. And it's just a beautiful thing to see us all gathering, and knowing that that's what we're going to be doing in the future. That's 20 years from now, 30, 40, 50 years from now, the next generations are going to continue to gather like we are, you know, even closer and closer and closer together.
That's wonderful. That was so wonderful for him to say that the rain came. That is powerful, powerful, powerful. I just want to ask a question. You gave us a tremendous key to the kingdom, and saying put your phone on airplane mode at night to reduce your electromagnetic fields. But what if everybody put their phone on airplane mode most of the day too? That would totally reduce a lot of electronic emissions in the air, which could actually help to clear the air a great deal. So I was looking on my phone to be able to do that, and I'm going to start practicing that. Thank you. There was so much that was said today that I took notes about, and just, I guess I got to say bye. It's hard, but I have to say goodbye. Bless everyone. Thank you all. Continue to
thank you, Mama.
so present, because it's power in our breath. Every time we open our mouth and share the words of love and light, we are breathing positive energy into the world. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay. We got Jose Luis back.
Got a question. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
That Makai and McCool and Manifest, that video with the nature scenes, I have not done any video yet, but I would love to do something like that for that song Nice Day. And I want to inquire with you guys about how that footage was picked up by whoever.
Right on. Yeah, I just, my motto is be the media you want to see. So I kind of took matters into my own hands and just found some stock footage here and there. You can find like free resources on the internet if you know where to look. And and some graphic images and applied the music to it, So
Gotcha.
I'll be happy to talk with you about it anytime, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's the person you want to talk to, Steve. Yeah, he'll help you out. Take care of him. He'll take care of you.
Definitely.
Ashe. Yeah, we're all here taking care of each other.
That's right.
So I'll be glad to.
Each other home. That's how we're all here together.
I'd be glad to if
Naturally, with those, it's high resonance, brother. Anything high resonance, we're all about that. So give thanks to your heart.
I'll reach out whenever we could talk. Let me know whenever you're available.
I'm gonna put my email right in the chat. Anybody that wants to link me, feel free. Anytime.
Yeah, I just want to encourage everyone to reach out to Brother McCoy. He's really put together some great videos for me in the past. Let me see. I'll probably share some with you all. Just top of the line stuff for me. He's great to work with. He has how can I say it? I don't want to say a mechanical. He has both an artistic, left brain, right brain. You know what I mean? He understands the back end of things and what needs to be done, which is a bit more, obviously far more left brain, but very artistic and understands what's going on in terms of the free-flowing nature of things, the artistic side of things. So perfect person if you ever want a video, if you ever want graphics, website, or anything of that nature. He understands, particularly people like us who are doing this kind of work, the light workers. He'll take care of it.
Do you have a minute, Mercure, when you and I can talk for a second when this is finished?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing. Yeah, I'll send you my number right here on the chat.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign off, and Jose, and thanks so much. I know it was last minute notice, but I tell you, I reached out to Jose a few days ago, and it was I was looking for somebody out in the Midwest or somewhere like that, and I don't know. Spirit universe just brought it. Like, hey, I saw a post. I said, man, I worked with this brother before about 3 years ago. 4 years ago, it was the summer solstice. We did an event in DC, and he had a reggae band at the particular time, and it was great. It was interesting. It was interesting in that the weather elements actually shut down the electrical grid. I don't say the power grid because we are the power. So there wasn't any electricity, but they kept playing. So I already know the power within this brother and what he brings to the table. But man, thanks for signing on. The last moment's notice and just being in sync, and much appreciation for you and what you do as well. And thanks again, artists. Thanks for joining us, Freedom, for joining us on this Zoom call here.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, artists.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Freedom.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to be working with many of you going forward. Jose, I'll reach out to you soon, man. We'll see what we can collaborate on, as well as Steve and, of course, Makua, anybody else on the call. So God bless. Let's continue to raise the vibration. See everybody soon.